like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys. I had to just give y'all some nice ambiance. It's raining here. I don't know if you can see it. You know what this feels like when you go on YouTube and you type in like ambient music? This feels like coffee shop. It's a coffee shop vibe. Hi guys. Can you guys hear this rain?
Y'all check out this clip of the Carbonation DJ.
Yo, if you're making a decision on being by yourself and not dealing with a lot of people, the people that you used to deal with and you thought was cool and you thought that was your family, and you having this time alone, study yourself. Study every part of your mind. Study yourself. Because this is what's going on right now. If you're not studying yourself, you're going to be left behind.
So now if you're not studying your astrology, you're going to be left behind. Sounds like he's proclaiming the kingdom to me. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
And like Kimner's just setting it off with the guitar. Hey TT Gwendolyn, how you feeling? We just talked a little bit. Thank you, I love you. But to the jar. So I bought a bunch of goodies for this particular live. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, we're gonna take this real smooth today. I figured that I just have this list or catalog of 1 minute and 30-second videos talking about a lot of these herbs, and I wanted something that was a little more spread out and open and informative and sensual. So I'm gonna show you guys a lot of what I have. Can you guys hear me? Is the sound sounding? Okay, I can address this too. Thank you so much, Trio of Happiness. I love that name. This is my only page. I don't have the blue check. I fought it for a second, but I'm in the process of making that happen just to prove that this is my only page. I don't have any backup pages. I don't have any, I don't do readings, guys. So if anybody asks you for money or wants to sell you something or wants to do a reading for you, 'tis not Jasmine. I'm just a plant girl. I deal in the realm of plants and solely plants. So if that has happened to you, or you know someone that is playing the impersonation game, just gently but forwardly let them know that that's not me. And if y'all could help me out and report these pages, that would be fantastic, because it's been a thing. So thank you for oops, I break the glasses. Thank you for pointing that out. Hi, beautiful people. So we will get started here in a bit. I just wanted to set up a little bit because I brought a lot of goodies to show you guys. How y'all feeling today? How was your day? How was your Monday? It's the beginning of a work week for a lot of us, myself included. So how did you feel today? Do you sell and ship your herbs? I do. We're gonna talk a bit about what I have, what I love, what I've seen.
Brief intermission while we check in on Nubian, aka Musa, aka Dalen. By the looks of it, he looks healthy. Much healthier than when he was in the cult. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. And Bush Babies, go on ahead and subscribe.
About what I have, what I love, what I've seen out here in Mexico today. And I just wanted to be a little more thorough because I'm not selling courses or anything like that. So I'm just making it a point to come on here and just share what I know. Hey, from Jamaica. Let me tell you something. Jamaica's on my radar. I'm gonna be there. I give it a month. I give myself a smooth month. Pop up like, hey. But yeah, hopefully you guys' work week started out really nicely. Nobody got on your nerves too much. I'm in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm in Playa. I've been thugging it out here in Playa for a total of like 3 years. Going on 3 years. That tapping is probably gonna drive me crazy. Is that a table? Oh, it's a bottle. Okay, so here we go. I think that we can start, the Peninsula of Mexico. I think that we can start with Cheney root. If you're out here in Mexico in the Yucatan, let me know.
Someone stop real quick if someone is asking and your questions about the Cheney root burning. Go ahead and just address that in the live.
Okay, yeah, because that's the first herb that I'm going to start with. I think the water is hitting a bottle outside. I think with my personality, like the tap, 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 I'm good. It's the only thing that I'll be able to focus on. Right. It's a whole drum band outside. So, okay, so we're going to start with Cheney root, guys. That Cheney root video, although hilarious, was super informal. But I had a lot of people order Cheney root tinctures. And before I go out, hi Moon, before I go out and just talk about Cheney root again in its fullness and magic, I prepared grain alcohol extracted Cheney root, right? So Cheney root is a root. Here we go. We can start with that. And I did a whole Cheney root live, but we'll start here just because it's like the biggest thing on my site right now. And also, I've just gotten amazing feedback from you guys, and it's only been like a week and a half since you guys have received it. So Cheney root is a root, right? This has to be soaked when used as a tea because it's thick, so you have to soak it in water overnight if you happen to get the tea from me. But right now I'm just doing tinctures. But to extract the compounds from Cheney root and to make it a potent medicine that it is, but to just get the fullest effect of it, I use grain alcohol, right? So it's gonna bite, all right? It's a strong medicine. Some of you guys have told me that it's a little strong under the tongue. And that's okay. It's supposed to happen. It's gonna burn. For those of you who are new to tinctures burn sometimes. But we put them underneath the tongue so they can go directly into the bloodstream. If you're not able to hold it underneath the tongue, that's fine. What I would do or recommend is if you can still stand it underneath the tongue, you can just have a little bit of water and chase it with water and get it down, or you can put it in a little bit of juice and hold it. Not like don't do like Welch's grape juice or something like that. Like you can do if you could do coconut water, you could do coconut water. If you could do 100% like orange juice or something that's just simple and to the point, and it doesn't have a bunch of additives and concentrate, all that kind of stuff. Get it down, so be it. Also, I would do this as a second measure if you definitely can't do the alcohol or the grain alcohol extract. You can put a dropper full of tincture in some warm water, because tinctures are just really strong, potent teas in liquid form. So it's just a concentrate basically. So you can put that into warm water and take your cheney root tincture or papaya tincture or moringa tincture or anything that you order off of my site as a tea. So you have options. But she's strong. I'm fully understanding that she is strong, and I just wanted, like, she's batched and sat and stewed for a very long time. But the good thing about all of this is I wish I could do it on my phone and be on the live at the same time. But the biggest things that I'm hearing that are the initial effects, because herbs, sometimes they're low and slow, right? And you'll start to see your changes or your balancing of things in 20, 30 days. Sometimes it's like, I just took it this morning and I feel it already. That has been cheney root for people, right? So in tincture form, I have loved to get you guys' DMs saying, ooh, that thing is strong, but I feel it immediately, and I'm sensitive, and I feel so much energy. I've heard so much about everybody gets, like, when I first started taking cheney root, it was energy. I have so much energy. I can go through my day. I don't have that tired point when I hit like midday and I'm just tired. Like, that isn't a thing for me anymore. And it's just so fulfilling to create something and brew this medicine for you guys, and you're just feeling the effects immediately. So thank you for giving me your testimonials. Shoot me a DM anytime, because that's something that I always welcome. And if you do have questions, DM me also. Actually, email me, because email has been going a little bit better for me. But anyway, that feels good for you, just reach out and let me know how it's been, because it just fulfills my whole soul, and then I'm able to share. So yes, cheney root has been lowering blood pressure for people. Cheney root has been giving mental clarity. It's been giving energy. So I'm just so happy that this is a thing. If you're interested in cheney root or any of the herbs that we're going to talk about here today, you can go to embraceneem.com. Misty, if you can drop that in the chat for me, I could hopefully pin it. Embraceneem.com, or you can go to the link that's in my bio for any of the herbs that we talk about today, because I will be in Atlanta on the 31st. And I will be making a product run. So I'm gathering all the things that I need, and I'm cooking up these tinctures, and yeah, I'm gonna make another trip. So if you're interested, now's a good time to do your purchasing. But thank you guys for sticking around to learn a little bit more about what I do have in terms of tropical medicinals. Here we go. So cheney root. I did a whole cheney root live. If you want the whole cheney root spiel, you can go back and watch the live. I think I had like a bright green shirt. I should probably label these things. But I had on a bright green shirt. And I'm talking about cheney root. So I did a full live about the herb before, but just as a retouch, cheney root is very, very high in iron. Now, when it comes to herbs that are high in iron, weird thing. Yes, baby. Water. Okay, TT's gonna get you some water. Okay. Child, I got 2 kids, so the live is never without momming. Just a bit of momming. But when it comes to herbs high in iron, cheney root and sarsaparilla, which is also on the site, we'll get to it a little bit later, are very, very high in iron. Sarsaparilla is actually the highest plant or root in iron, but when it comes to cheney root, it has its own set of iron.
A word from ex-carbonation member Aaron, aka True.
Even if you have the most beautiful face and the sexiest body, if you have an ugly personality, your physical appearance will count for nothing. It is our attitude that determines our altitude.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Bush babies, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn your notifications on so that you are notified when I go live or add new content.
In iron, but when it comes to cheney root, it has its own set of iron benefits. Not iron benefits, but its own set of benefits, including it being high in iron. Cheney root is also a blood strengthener and blood cleanser, so it purifies and cleans the blood. It's great for people with anemia. If you're anemic, if you've recently like got testing done, because I do recommend, if you want to learn more about the state of your body, it's always good to get your levels checked. I found out when I was pregnant that I was too anemic. I was just like, okay, girl, I don't think we're going to be able to have this natural birth because you are really, really low in iron. And I was tired all the time. So sometimes an indicator of being anemic is being really tired and bruising easily. I was getting like leg bruises, and I wasn't getting like, there was no impact. I was just getting the bruises. So easy bruising. I was low. I was low in iron, and sarsaparilla brought me back to life, but Cheney root is really, really, really strong in that realm of blood purification and iron. Anyways, a lot of people ask me too, what is good for arthritis, arthritic pain, joint pain? Cheney root is known to really help with arthritis. If you have joint issues, one of the things that I talked about in another live that I did recently is you can wrap your joints with ginger. Ginger internally is really good for relieving and drawing out the arthritic pain, but internally Cheney root is really good too. So what I would do in that realm is take a Cheney root tincture, or put a bit of Cheney root tincture with some ginger, like get some fresh ginger, make you a tea. If you can tea without honey, cool. If you can tea and you need a little bit of honey or agave or some lemon, that's fine also. But yeah, making a tea for your arthritis is good too. Let's see. Sex drive, stamina, impotency, libido. Cheney root is good for all of those when we talk about the reproductive systems of men and women, and also our sex drives and the things that make us home and procreate. Cheney root stimulates that. It is the root of wild yam. So in the realm of libido and sex drive, when it comes to women, wild yam is known in the herbal streets. But since I've been dealing in bush medicine and tropical herbalism, Cheney root root's where it's at. If you even go on YouTube and look up Cheney root, the videos are hilarious. Like, these Jamaican men or these Rasta men who swear by, which I do too, but who whip up the roots tonic, you're going to find Cheney root in there. And they're going to talk about how, as a man, it is completely necessary to have Cheney root in your diet, period. Like, if you a man's man, Cheney root is where it's at. So Cheney root is great for that. And the last thing, stamina, blood pressure. Cheney root lowers blood pressure. If you are someone that already has low blood pressure, I would steer clear, because it does balance out and lower the blood pressure. It's a blood cleanser, a blood purifier, but with that also comes the lowering of the pressure, because it opens up the capillaries and allows for a smoother blood flow. So Cheney root, if you're interested in it, that's on the website.
Does your morning routine leave you feeling drained of energy and creativity? Discover the perfect solution. Greatness is a habit. This personal development guide, authored by True X Carbonation member Aaron Dixon, offers life-changing insights and a success mindset to help you build the habits of greatness. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, finances, or career, this guide offers practical advice to make positive changes in your life. Get your copy today and start building the habits of greatness. Get your copy of Greatness is a Habit on Apple Books today and start your journey towards success.
What's next? I think we can do, hi little bug, I think we can do moringa next. I'll look at some of these comments in between. You have a beautiful smile. Oh, that was a great first comment. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so cheesy. I'm so smiley. But thank you for the compliment. That has made my day just a little bit more shiny. Let me see. Does this help if you've had prostate surgery? Yes, anything dealing with the male reproductive system, Cheney root is amazing. It is amazing. And the good thing about a lot of herbs is they are not contraindications. So a lot of them, and I list them on the website if they are, like papaya leaf is something to look out for in terms of certain prescription drugs, which I'll get into a little bit too. But they are not contraindicated super heavily. So sometimes, but do your research with everything before you purchase anything or look into herbalism or get into herbalism. Always do your research. Just don't take everything as, completely running with it. But I will share the information. So yes, Cheney root is good in that way. Your energy is beautiful. And thank you for all this amazing information. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here with me. It's just a joy. It brings me so much joy to be able to connect with you guys on something that I love so much. And I've found through this little Instagram portal that some of you guys are also very interested in herbalism with me. So I'm just happy that we get to meet in this space and hopefully one day meet in person. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna finesse it some kind of way because I'm an in-person person and I'm way out here. It's not even that far. Mexico's not even that far. I'm being dramatic, but I'm out here in Mexico and I like to bridge the gap. I just want to bridge the gap. So hopefully one of these days I can throw a little get together or something like that. Jazzy's still in Hawaii. Jazz is out of Hawaii. I'm not there anymore. I miss it. I do. I miss Hawaii. Hawaii gave me my fins. And Hawaii brought me Nova. Hawaii brought me my baby girl and housed my baby girl. And so many beautiful relationships. And I do miss the Aina, but I'll be back soon. I will be back soon. I'm actually in Mexico right now in Playa del Carmen. Okay. Moringa. These are, I didn't even pull the Cheney root out for y'all to even get a good look at it. I'm terrible. Let me do that. Where'd I put it? This is the Cheney root too. And don't look at my nails, y'all. They need to be done. Just look at the root, not my nails. This is, it's not even very clear, but this is Cheney root. It is a root that's very deep into the earth. It doesn't like light. It's back in the jungles, in the woodlands, and it's absolute magic, and I will never live a day without it. Never, ever live another day without Cheney root. And the people that I love that are around me will also never live another day without Cheney root too. I'm just refilling everybody's tinctures all the time because it's good stuff. And good stuff when you feel the good stuff. So this is moringa. Moringa. Well, these are moringa seeds. I should have went out and got moringa, but I didn't because she was not very prepared. She was somewhat prepared, but not completely. Moringa. I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Moringa is a tree. It is a very, very, very powerful tree, and it's known as a superfood because of how insanely high in vitamin, nutrient, and mineral content it is. Far more than your average spinaches and rhubarbs and rainbow shards. Moringa is packed with nutrient content. So much so that they use moringa to help fight hunger in third world countries, in impoverished countries. So moringa is like that. If you live somewhere in a tropical place where you can get to moringa, you have reached gold. You'll find a lot of moringa powdered. You will also find the moringa seeds, which you can use as a multivitamin. I take 1 or 2 a day as a multivitamin, and I haven't quite gotten my kids to eat them yet because they're a lot. But they're a multivitamin, and this ain't no one-day women's baby. This is straight from nature. What you can do, these are the seeds, by the way. I have a moringa video up too if you guys are interested, that I did very recently. If you're interested in what the tree looks like, it's a very deep green. The flowers can be used for tea. The leaves can be used for tea. They can also go in your chutneys and your curries, and you can make dude, moringa and tomatoes. I just really made that up. You can eat moringa, basically. It is a food and also an herb. But these are moringa seeds. Now, with these nails, I'm finna try to open a few. They're very, like, it's hard to describe the flavor because they're bitter and also sweet. But moringa is a very, very, very potent vitamin. It gives you energy as well. I remember when I lived in Honduras. You're gonna watch me struggle. When I lived in Honduras, I was put on to moringa. I think I was at this little market and I was like, what is that? And there was a bunch of these little seeds. Here, let me try to show you guys. There was a bunch of these little seeds in little plastic baggies. If you know Honduras, I was in Sambo Creek, where it's all those beautiful brown-skinned people that speak like straight up Spanish. And I was like, where am I at? Like,
Y'all, part of my background, I'm over here at Bojangles having me a Cajun filet biscuit and some bow rounds and sweet tea and editing this video. Y'all, how come Vibes, aka Jasmine, never talks about Mexico and her experience in carbonation? Because she was definitely there. Here's a quick clip, y'all.
I know, right? They said y'all was just so fucking happy all of a sudden. Y'all wanna say anything about all of a sudden?
Talk right now.
When you gonna talk? When you on your live later?
I don't want to talk right now.
You wanna talk later? What's wrong?
Nothing.
That's not honest. They said y'all was just so happy one minute and then y'all ready to go. I mean, I'm in support of whatever is.
Vibes, aka Jasmine, ended up leaving the cult with Serenity, Rambo, and Keys. Keys is actually her husband, and they're still together to this day. It's just funny to me. She talks about being in Honduras around dark-skinned Spanish-speaking people, but I'm sure she had the same experience when they were in Palenque, Mexico, with carbonation, yet she does not speak on it.
straight up Spanish. And I was like, where am I at? Like, it's really interesting to see us speaking like Spanish, but aside from like the Afro-Latina community. But these are moringa seeds. I'm really doing my best to try to show you guys. This is not going as planned. Oh, here we go. Bam. These are moringa seeds. And what I'm trying to do right now is like open it. Do you see that little white piece? Not my ratchet nails, y'all. The little white piece of moringa. Focus. Focus. That's it. You probably can't even see that, Lord. I'm really trying. I don't know if you can see it. Can y'all see it? What's up? Can you see it? Did you see that? Did you get it? Yeah, moringa's in Jamaica. Moringa's in Jamaica. It's also in India. It's also in Indonesia. Moringa's everywhere. And what you know, you know. Okay, so you peel all of the brown off, right? All of the brown is off, and you come out with this little seed. This is your multivitamin. This is the energy, okay? This is mood and mental clarity. People take moringa for mental clarity. It's a mind-clearing herb. A lot of people do moringa tea in the morning because it just gives you that zap of focus. And things that are bitter like this also usually come with a spike of, like, energy. It's really weird. Like, I used to drink bitter melon. What is it called in Jamaica? Oh my gosh, I am drawing blanks, baby. But I used to drink bitter melon, and neem too. Neem does the same thing. It just comes with this spike of energy. It's really beautiful. But you'll also get this from the moringa seeds, and you just eat them. I'm not about to sit here and make all these crazy faces with you. I could eat it, but I'm going to taste it for the duration of this live. But they're really, really, really great. I mean, it's one of those things where, yes, it might not taste like the best thing in the whole wide world, but these things are vital to our systems. I mean, if you think about it, we do sweet, we do savory, we do salty, but we took the bitter out a long time ago. All of our barks and our roots that we used to make these teas with when we were in our communities and our tribes, we don't do that anymore. And once we took out the bitter, the thing that drives our digestive system and allows our food to break down through the proper secretion of chemicals that break our food down, right? And enzymes that break our food down, well, then we're left with undigested food. And that's why we have to do all of these detoxes, which encompass the same herbs, and we have to do these cleanses, and we have to stop eating for a little while because our food isn't being broken down. So things like bitter herbs are very, very, very important. But moringa is the leaves are not bitter. So what else? Moringa is also really good because it draws impurities out. It's really good for the hair, skin, and nails. You can like use moringa powder for a face mask. It's really good in soap. Moringa just draws out impurities and helps cleanse and detoxify the skin as well as the internal body. So if you're interested in moringa, oh my gosh, I'm going to say this a lot, but I just want you guys to have access. If you don't know, I have to tell you where it is because I've went through so much to try to make this possible. What is the best way to consume it? Well, I have multiple options. I have the seeds on the website. If you're interested in moringa seeds, you can consume them that way. If you're like a moringa powder person, that's up there too. You can put moringa powder in like your food. You can put it in smoothies. You can get a glass of water and just mix it into water and it'll dissolve and you can kick it back that way. There's a number of things that you can use moringa powder for. I also am trying to come off coffee. I love coffee. I'm one of those people that just love the taste of coffee. It just does it for me. There's also a blend up on the website that I'm currently making of mate. I don't know if you guys know what yerba mate is, but it is very popular in Argentina. I got my mate understanding from a beautiful Argentinian woman named Lau. Oh my gosh, it'd be crazy if you're watching, but in Hawaii, and she taught me how to use the mate, and it's like a ceremonial thing. Mate is a very like intimate experience where we would sit around and like smoke and like pass the J around. Like that's how they utilize mate. But mate is beautiful because, or yerba mate is beautiful because it is the caffeine kick, right, that we all love without the jitters and the crash. So mixing the mental clarity and the energizing, focus-driven moringa leaves with the caffeinated but not crazy mate. I also have a pure energy blend up on the site if you're interested in that too. It's amazing, just like Misty said. It really is amazing, y'all. And if you're one of those people where coffee is like messing with your hormones, because for me, when I break out, when that happens, you probably can't see anything right now, but when I do break out, and I have those hormonal spikes, coffee just really doesn't help at all because it's not easy on the hormones. So that is there if you're interested, but that's moringa. So let's see. Someone asked about books you recommend. Okay, I'll get into that. I know I need to do a video about recommended books. I will do a video about recommended books, but overall, I always tell people when I can, Medical Herbalism, the book Medical Herbalism is a fantastic start. Is it an easy read? Hell nah. But it gives you all of the little nuancy things about herbs and herbal energetics and why herbalism is even a thing. And it breaks down the pharmaceutical industry and how all of our medicines, every single thing that you can get from CVS or all of these other places where you go get prescriptions filled, they all came from herbs, right? They all came from a chemical compound of some plant, fractionated and held into some state outside of its plant self with fillers that give all of the side effects where they're like, may cause sudden death or bleeding out of every orifice. Well, that's because that compound has to be sustained outside of the fact that it was in its perfect God-given form at some point. So that's why I ride for herbalism, because that's how God showed me God loved me. You know what I'm saying? Just by going outside and seeing that there's something for everything, and no matter what you're going through physically, there is always, I use this word gently, but a treatment. Like there's always a fix. There's always healing. So I want you guys to know that. Medical Herbalism. Yeah. But I'll do a list. I'll do a list of books. Misty, can you remind me tomorrow to do a list of my like herbal books? I feel like I've gotten that question, and my mom brain doesn't like allow me to remember, so I have to have good people around me that thank you. I have to have good people around me that remind me. Okay, so our next herb, what are we gonna do next? Let's do sarsaparilla, because she's sitting right here. I was like, I felt something on my face. This is sarsaparilla. Now, there's two different... Hi, Kai. I feel like I say hi to you every live. For some reason, all these comments, big girl, and I just see you. Hi, Cypress. Okay. So, this is sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is another root. It is the highest amount of iron that you can get from any plant. All right, so that's gold right there. This is, I don't know if this is the best lighting, but this is sarsaparilla. It's a root, okay? Like it looks like a stick that you find on the ground. But it's not the same. All sticks aren't made equal, apparently. Sarsaparilla is just amazingly high in iron. Again, if you're one of those people, aside of the changing root benefits, that just really want to work with low iron or being anemic or cleansing your blood, this is where you want to go. This is where you want to go. Sarsaparilla is always also an amazing liver and kidney cleanser. If you're like,
Y'all, let's do a quick check-in on Mama Joy, aka Tori. She's looking good and doing just fine. Y'all, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
Like, if you I heard this before, so like look it up, don't quote me, but I had someone that was dealing in Chinese medicine that if you press, and I think this is like a known thing too, if you press in to where where your liver is, like in between here and here, they're more towards the back, but like if you press and you feel pain, then that's a liver issue. You can also, I don't know if you guys are into face mapping, but look up face mapping after this live. Don't leave me yet. But after this live, look up face mapping, and you can see if you have breakouts in different parts of your body. Like, say you get breakouts over here, that's hormones. Or if you get breakouts here, that's the liver, right? And then they have different parts of your face that correspond to, like the lungs or digestive system. There's just different parts of our body. There's also these meridian points in the bottom of your feet. So the whole body is just this whole working unit, and it will always tell you if something is going wrong. So that's why it's like when we do certain things to cover up our body's system, saying, hey, I'm trying to let you know that I'm fucked up right now, and we need some healing. You know, we need some detoxing. We need some time so we can recuperate. Like, stop throwing shit food down right now. Like, we need to breathe, baby. Okay, what? So acne will be the telltale of that, along with a host of other things that scream, I need detox. But in that realm of detoxing, sarsaparilla is an amazing liver and kidney cleanser. It's also really good for hormonal imbalance. So if you're somebody that gets hormonal acne, if you have all the mood swings, if around menstrual cycle time, you just get kind of crazy, especially the day before. And don't get it twisted too. I think when people hear hormones, they just think women. But let's not forget that we're all made up of hormones, right? We all have hormone. Testosterone is a hormone. Okay, so, you know, there's different hormones that we have more or less of. Women have far more estrogen, men have far more testosterone. We both have both, including all different kind of things that we secrete. We have our happy hormones like serotonin and dopamine. We have our thyroid hormones. Our thyroid secretes all the hormones, right? So it's in all of us. We all got thyroids. Okay, so if you're someone that's needing hormonal balance, sarsaparilla is your go-to. Now, my favorite way of intaking sarsaparilla is a tea because the taste of it is delicious. Sarsaparilla is what gives that sassafras taste in root beer. That taste comes from sarsaparilla root. So it's a really delicious tea. It's one of those things that's easy to get down no matter what time of day it is. It's also for pleasure, so it's a pleasure tea too. So if you're interested in sarsaparilla and you want to have something that's like aiding a detox or something that you could do as a gentle daily detoxer, sarsaparilla is your girl. So there we go with that one. See, I like this because this is way more than a minute and 30 seconds of just trying to jam pack. I love doing these reels, guys, but the way I be having to chop out things in the videos just to fit into the span of time that I'm given is like, Miss Bev 99 said, wish I had known these things when I was young. Now that I'm older, it's great information, but if I would have known this at a young age, I would have had children probably. Oh, the way I just want to give you the biggest hug right now. I mean, I feel like in this life, we come across things at the time that we're supposed to, and I know that's like, but there's someone you can share this information with now that you know. Or even though you may not have babies, there's somebody in your life that you can commune in these herbal spaces with. And a lot of this information was just dormant for a very long time because we've spent so much time being displaced from what we come from and who we are. So I love you. I see you. I am you, because there's been times in my life where I've just went to birth control just for like acne, or, you know, like taking these prescription medicine extremes for things that could have been dealt with herbs. So we're all taking that time to just love ourselves, love yourself, and be patient with who you are. And things come in the manner that they come in the time that they're supposed to. And again, I just love that we can kick it here right now because why not? Right? Why not? Are all the herbs safe to take together? So this is my rule of thumb as an herbalist in understanding. I take tinctures every day, right? But the rule of thumb is if you're taking a single ingredient tincture, like just a cheney root tincture or just a moringa leaf tincture, you should not take more than 5, right? You shouldn't take more than 5 in that day. So I could take moringa, sarsaparilla tincture, cheney root, I don't know, ashwagandha, and California poppy, because I'm trying to chill, right? I could take all of these tinctures in one day and that's fine. But just because that's the rule, and then also if they're multi-ingredient tinctures, you shouldn't take any more than 2 or 3. If that's the rule of thumb, well, fine, right? But the main thing to do is to listen to your body. Because to listen to your body is going to be the telltale sign that may vary completely from the next person. So what I would do is just gently stack, or it's funny, I think of like nootropics when I think stack, but that's a whole nother conversation. Just take it slow. Take one tincture for a few days, right? Introduce that into your system. Allow yourself to feel the effects of it. And then once you know what that does for you in your system, after a week or 2, take another one. And you can take it as a slow process. I know we get excited and we want all the benefits immediately, but herbalism is a slow process, and it's something that is in our hands as people. You don't have to go to a lab and make these things. It's created for you. God did it. God did, baby. God did. So our job is to take our healing into our own hands, and sometimes that means just taking it slow. So it's good to have all of these things available in your at-home apothecary or somewhere in the realm of your family and friends, so it's available. But it's okay to take it slow, and they have an extremely long shelf life. In terms of teas, I'm a tonic girl, so teas are not as potent as a tincture. A tincture is a very concentrated herbal experience. But in terms of teas and tonics, I make a tonic. I haven't done it this week, but usually once a week for my family. And I throw a lot of what you're going to see today in that tonic. And I slow brew it for maybe like 20 minutes. And we drink it down. And we don't do the sick, because we don't like to do the sick. And it tastes great. Because I have kids and they drink it too. But with herbs in the form of tea, it can be different. Now, some teas are better steeped, where you just pour your hot water over top, and then our more dense herbs like our berries and our roots and our seeds sometimes need to be made as a decoction or boiled. Not boiled, but drawn. I had somebody, I think it was a Jamaican guy, told me, he's like, we don't boil our herbs, we draw them. And I was like, I like that. You draw your chemical compounds from those. So for those of you that are just joining me, what's up? We're just talking about plants. We're talking about things that I have available, things that I've come across here in Mexico. Yeah, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm super excited about it. So what should we talk about next? Here, what are some of these babies? Okay, boom, neem. These are my old labels, so don't look at it. But these are neem leaves. I have no idea what neem tree look like. My business is actually called Neem. The acronym is Naturally Embracing Earth's Medicine. So simple, to the point, but real heavy hitting, right? So I like to tell this story. I was out foraging one day, had never seen neem. I was like, ooh, that tree is really pretty. I wonder what it is. It was these beautiful, like, toothpick edge shaped leaves, and it was almost like willow like. And I put out my little plant app. If you guys are interested, I use Picture This as an app. So I'll go around, here, and you can do this anywhere where you are, parks and things like that, anywhere, like flowers, anything that you're interested in, you want to know what it is. They're usually pretty accurate, but I use Picture This as a plant identification app. So I use my Picture This, and it said neem, and I was like, what? Like, I've had some toothpaste with neem in it, but I've never seen neem like up in my face, like touching it and whatnot. And I was completely blown away. And then once I did more research and I found out what it really was, and this was way before the business and way before I really started posting on Instagram, I kept visiting this tree because it was just a whole vibe. Like I don't think I've ever touched and just sat with a tree so much.
All right, y'all, let's take a quick pause and check in with Sybil, aka Mama Earth. As you guys can see, she's doing just fine and living her best life. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Bush babies, y'all, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn your notifications on so that you're notified when I go live or add new content.
That with a tree so much. And I started taking neem, and it was extremely bitter, and I did not care because neem knocks out COVID. Neem knocks out the flu. Neem kills cancer cells. Neem detoxes the body. Neem is amazing for oral health, which, if you know, all digestion starts in the mouth, and the health of your body can be shown in the state of your mouth, right? So neem, everybody. And it's just super immune boosting. I will say this as a public service announcement. I do have neem on the website. What is a good laxative? Senna, SENNA, also known as Cassia alata. It's not like, I don't know if you've ever had like Smooth Move, which you can find in like Walmarts and things like that, because you like Smooth Move will have you waking up in the middle of the night like, oh. Cassia alata or Senna is more of a gentle laxative. to where when you wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, the work has been done. We've arrived. So I really like Senna in terms of laxative. Thank you for being bold enough to ask. We love transparency. So I will say that neem is in the realm of herbs that we use as birth control and contraception. And I think you know where I'm going with this. So if you are pregnant, please do not drink neem. If you are interested in staying pregnant, please do not drink neem. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So neem is amazing. I wish I knew and could pass out neem when this whole pandemic situation was going on, because the more I learned, the more I was astounded. But this is what neem looks like. I named the business after this plant. This is my guy right here. These are neem leaves. These are dried neem leaves. This is how they look. They're very, like, you can see here, let me find a good one. You can see like the little toothpick edges on them. And it's a very willowy looking tree. If you'd like to, go look up what a neem tree looks like after this live. But yes, they are contraceptive, so please don't take them if you want to stay pregnant. However, neem leaves are immune boosting. They boost the immune system. They're very good for the changing seasons, for like flu season and things like that, where germs are going around and people's bodies are in a state of catching things easily. Neem is going to boost your immunity. It's going to make sure that you're covered internally so you're not catching all of these things. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial. It's amazing. It also helps to heal stomach ulcers. Neem is a very bitter herb, but it is anti-ulcerative. Ulcerative? So whatever compounds are in neem, I don't know the specifics, but the compounds in neem help to...
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but for somebody who claims that she loves the neem plant so much, why doesn't she know what compounds are in it? And that's not really a good look if you're selling this product and you're backing this product for helping with ulcers. At least know a little bit more about it, Vibes, aka Jasmine.
Compounds are in neem. I don't know the specifics, but the compounds in neem help to heal the cells that create ulcers. So they heal ulcers. Neem is amazing for herpes. It's amazing for acne. On the site, I have these neem leaves as well as neem oil. Neem is amazing for skin. I know a lot of people, when they hear neem, they think of an insecticide, which, if you have an organic garden, it is a natural insecticide that works amazingly. There was a farm that I got to know. There's a couple named Asia and Adonis in Hawaii on the Big Island, and they sell neem. Hopefully they still do. This is your promo. I love y'all. But they sell neem oil for gardens because they have a organic farm on Big Eye. And that's the first time I came across neem oil, but that neem oil is made from the fruit of the neem tree. So there's these little, like, I wish I had a picture. There's these little, like, they look like green blueberries almost, but those berries are pressed to expel the very potent, like, neem oil. I make neem oil as I extract the compounds from neem into avocado oil. So I have a little special machine that does that to make neem oil. But neem is amazing for skin. It's very bitter, but it cleans. It's a oh gosh, what is the word? It's an exfoliant in tea form because it gets in your skin and it cleans it. And it gets rid of acne. It's amazing for eczema. If you're somebody that has eczema, neem is a great way to, like, you can make a tea, cool it down, and just bathe your spots of eczema in the neem. You can put neem in a bath. You can use it as a cleanser. You can use a cotton ball. And I mean, neem is going to take care of your skin issues, insect bites, all that shit. All right. So neem. Neem is also really good for oral care. The sticks of the neem tree were used as toothbrushes. So they would peel the bark back and it reveals this green on the neem twig, and you bite it and it's bitter as all get out. And because the leaf itself is it's a bitter herb, right? But it's used to clean teeth. So I did it before, and it's an interesting experience. I think hopefully someday, with all of the trees that are in the jungles here, I can gather up some neem toothbrushes, because I just want people to try them, because it's really amazing. But they're almost like chew stick, if you guys know what chew sticks are, or like I think there's some other sticks that we were like that, those were our toothbrushes before we had the toothbrushes that are in store now. So your teeth can be cleaned with that, because all of the compounds that are in the leaves and the seeds are in the branches, and that's how we took care of our mouth and our oral health. Let's see.
Y'all, brief intermission. Let's go on ahead and get those likes up. Please be sure to smash the heck up out of that like button for me. To all of my bush babies, come on out of the bushes, y'all. I see y'all in the analytics. Go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure that your notifications are set to all so that you're notified when I add new content or when I go live.
In our oral health. Let's see. I brought up they're anti-cancer. They attack cancer cells. Neem leaves. So neem is great. If you're interested in neem, holla at the website. Okay, I think I'm going to take a break and we're going to do some fun stuff. I think this is the most people that have been in the live so far, so let's give away some free shit, right? But before that, my dad used to use neem stick to brush his teeth. I love your dad. Like, first of all, he's a G for being able to stomach the taste. But I feel like your mouth feels so, like my mouth never felt so clean. Like my toothbrush could essentially never, like it was crazy. But that's really cool that dad used them. So here's my good news. Misty, where you at? Right here. You got to tell me how you think it's best to give these things away. Did you think about it? Think about it real quick. I'll announce, like, okay. So, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm like watching myself smiling. So, she wrote a book. She wrote an ebook. And I sat and I stared at it for a long time. And I criticized it for a long time, because I'm just going to be completely honest and open with you guys. I'm so happy you're enjoying the live, Angelic Queen. Thank you. I'm enjoying it too. But I was really nervous because author is like terrifying. So, but when I go out and I forage these herbs, before the business started and I started talking about the herbs on Instagram, I just had notebooks on notebooks on notebooks of spending time outside by myself and compiling this information. And then what I would go do is look on medical journals and get the real deal based on studies and things like that. So this was just what I did for fun. I just became a plant fanatic for my health and genuine interest. Like, I found my purpose in life. So I took all of those notes and I slowly put together an ebook that I'm very, very proud of. And it's up on the website also. I mean, some of you might have like got off the live to go see it, but wait, is it there? Hold on. Could you pass me my tablet real quick? Oh, not me not making it active yet. Hold on, guys. I have to make it active on the website.
You need your tablet?
Yeah, please. I just, it's on your...
All right, y'all, let's do a quick check-in on Pee-wee, aka Mama Juice. She's doing well. This is a recent photograph of her dated October 29th, 2023. Guys, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
You need your tablet?
Yeah, please. I just, it's on your...
Mine is here?
Right,
Oh, yeah, it's here.
yeah. So, yes, it's 50 or so pages of different plants, herbs, seeds here in Mexico that I have found and came across. So what my business partner and I decided to do was Hold on real quick, guys. Not me finishing up the finishing steps right here in front of you. So, can I get your help real quick, Tia? What we decided to do was, along with this ebook.
Yes, ma'am. You're just doing your gift right now.
Oh,
The
okay.
book, the book won't be able. We won't put the book up for a couple more days, so they'll be able to see it tonight, though.
Okay,
It'll be
so
up for pre-sale tonight. They'll be able to see it.
Okay.
But you're gonna do 3 gift giveaways, and a free PDF will be in your gift giveaways.
Okay. Wow. I was so prepared, Misty. Thank you.
Good job.
Doing great. So
You can write a number down because your first personal, you're gonna do your number 1 through 10.
I think that's a good way too. So I'm going to give away 3 ebooks, but with these ebooks, we decided would come along with a little tropical herb kit. So a few of the herbs that are in the book will be with the book, and we will ship these out to you guys on this trip to Atlanta. Now, what herbs are in there are just contingent upon the goodies that we go and find, and I'll make a YouTube video and all that kind of stuff of what's available. But yeah, that's happening. So you will get your ebook as well as a tropical herbalism kit with a few samples of different herbs here that I know and love, that Mexico knows and loves, and that hopefully you too will soon know and love. I'm a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna give away 3 of these babies right now, and the books will be on pre-sale after this live, so stay tuned. But I'm thinking of a number.
Write it down and give it to me.
Okay.
She's gonna write it down and give it to me.
Let me make sure it's not in the live, because y'all be cheating. Okay.
Put it in the live.
This is my favorite number, actually, in the whole wide world right now.
I know what it is.
And you know what it is. I'm thinking, people are already guessing, I love y'all. Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 0 and 100. Go.
That's crazy. That's too wide.
Is it too wide?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bring it 0 and
20.
20?
Yeah.
I guess 100 would take forever, essentially. Okay, 0 and 20.
Go for it. Everybody got 10 seconds.
I don't see it yet. Not 8. Not 3. I know, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, I got it. Hold on, let me screenshot it. Okay. Is she drunk? Okay. Miss Karen Hill 507 4644. Baby, you are a schwinner today.
Oh, yeah. And tell her I need her to send me an inbox.
Send Misty an inbox at remote_Misty. And I know, here, let me write down your name, because I know 5 of y'all are going to go be like,
So
I'm
y'all
Karen.
know that was it.
It was 17. Hold on, I don't want to lose
You need a
her.
marker.
Karen. Congratulations, sweetness. I'm so excited. This is a milestone in my life. 507. Hi, Blaze. You want to say hi to the live
Use
today?
the marker for the next one.
507 4644. I'm so excited for you. So you'll get your ebook
And her kids.
and
Good package.
your herbal kit. Okay, what should we do next? That was the first 17 I saw, y'all.
Just do it. Just 3 times.
Oh,
Pick a number
okay,
3
let's
times.
do it
It'll be
again.
the easiest thing.
Okay,
I'm behind you, Mom.
you are behind me.
1 through 20.
Say, hey, this is Blaze. This is my
Let's call your number
firstborn.
for you to put it on his chest.
Oh, you want to guess a number?
Oh, yeah, you can whisper it in your ear.
Kimner, stay. You guess a number too. You gotta say it really quiet, okay? Okay, tell me in my ear a number. You tell me one. Yeah. Tell me.
No, say it in her ear.
You tell me her
Whisper it
number.
in
Tell,
mommy's
tell
ear.
mommy your favorite number. Go.
What's your favorite number?
He's literally counting.
He's literally like,
Kimner.
Kimner. Give us a number. Don't say it out loud. Write it on this paper.
Hi. Oh, everybody's saying hi to you, Blazy.
Hi.
You're famous. You got a number? Oh,
Yes.
you got one? Okay. We're going to do this 2 more times. Yes. You want a banana? You got to go talk to Kim about that. Okay. Go get a banana.
Where?
See you soon. Over there in the kitchen, babes. Thank you guys for guessing. Okay, we're going to do this again. Okay.
I'm picking the last one.
Sounds good.
Here, Blaze.
So,
Thank you, Kimner.
starting from now, a number between 0 and 14. Go. Oh my. I just said it.
You're remedial.
Remedial as fuck. What? I just said.
Y'all, let's check in on Serenity.
As a coach and also as a person, I had to learn that the hard way, that just because you receive something that helped you, it does not mean that it is going to be the same for other people.
Y'all be sure to drop me a comment, smash that like button, and share.
Remedial as fuck. What? I just said a number between 0 and 14.
Well, y'all, that was the number. Gee whiz, bro. Are you kidding me right now?
Missy, you're on.
I ain't on. I look crazy. Nope.
You don't look crazy.
Yes, I do.
Okay, we're gonna try this again.
All right, I'm
Not everybody's saying 14. Y'all, I am a trip.
Okay. That's your number.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and I'm blonde.
And she's remedial.
3.
Go!
This is not real life. This is not real. I must be
You're
drunk.
not drinking water.
I must be drunk. This is not. I swear, this is not vodka. It's just water. I'm just this. This is actually me. Okay.
Let me.
We have to do a different way of doing it though, because everybody's guessing numbers, and I don't know where to start.
Yeah, because you took some.
I did.
hold on,
I
you know what?
completely messed that up.
First person that can give you 3 benefits of Cheney root.
That's good.
3 benefits of Cheney root. Go.
3 benefits of Cheney root. There we go. I'm watching. What are 3 benefits of Cheney root?
That you mentioned in the lab tonight because you talked about all of them again.
Okay. Okay, Venus _ extravagant. Got it. Venus, yes, name _ extravagant. That was quick, girl. She said immediately sexual health, blood pressure, and energy. Thank you, Sunshine. You two are getting your book and your herbal kit. I have y'all's what do you call these things?
Everybody who's getting
Your pages too, so I'll actually reach out to you to get all your information, your address and stuff like that, so you can get your goodies. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and it's gonna be different because
I got one.
You got one?
I got one.
Thank you for saying congratulations to her. Yeah, y'all congratulate everybody that's congratulate her. Our 2 winners.
Which of the things that you talked about tonight has the highest iron benefit?
Yes. What has the highest iron? What did I talk about today has the highest amount of iron? Go. You're so welcome, Miss Venus. What has the highest amount of iron? Not Neem. Nope, not Neem. Sarsaparilla. Author. Okay, we got our winner. It was Sarsaparilla. Author Booker. You got it. So that is our 3rd one. We got them. We giving them away. Okay, so those are my 3 winners. I will reach out to you guys to get specifics. Even if you don't live in the U.S., that's fine. I'm gonna get you these things. So you'll get your ebook, which you can just have immediately, and then I will ship you your goodies. Thank everybody for playing. I love you guys. I know. I wish I could just gift the world. One day, let me tell you something, one day I'll be able to just have my farm in my little in-home, on-land apothecary, and I'm just gonna be giving everything away because life should be that way. So I see you guys are still guessing. Thank you so much for playing. But that's all to say that the ebook will be out for pre-sale very soon, and also it will come with some goodies. So love you guys for that. Let's talk about a few more herbs, and then I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep because it's getting late. What's next? Let's talk about soursop leaves. Do I have any? I do have soursop leaves. Again, these are old labels, so your packaging is not going to look like this. You're so welcome for the information. I'm glad that you're open to learning and just chilling with me for a little bit. I will absolutely post this to my page too, so any of you guys that are just joining or gotta go, you can watch it back, because I know I've said a lot. Why you gotta be here? I don't know where that came from. Oh, because I said it was getting late. Okay, so soursop leaves are the first beautiful thing that I had on this website. And that is because when a lot of us come into herbalism or tropical herbalism or just herbalism really in general. Yes, baby. TT's got you. Soursop comes up because soursop in the realm of the
how am I supposed
killing and seeking out cancer cells and how they just live in the body. Cancer cell, where am I right now? Soursop leaves are it. So these are what soursop leaves look like. These are dried soursop leaves for those of you guys that don't know. They are a bright lime-ish green, but they dry this color. They almost, I wouldn't even call them like an earthy smell. They smell kind of sweet a little bit. I don't know if you guys have ever had the soursop fruit. But the fruit is like a custardy texture. And what do y'all think soursop tastes like? Because this is always kind of an argument between like people. I think I can't even describe what soursop tastes like. But for the people that don't know, if some of you guys want to just put what you feel like soursop, like if you can equate it to anything, but it's delicious. I love soursop. It was one of the only fruits that I could get down when I was pregnant, which was really interesting. Like my first pregnancy. But soursop leaves are amazing. Aside from the cancer killing benefits that they have, which they are said to be 10,000 times stronger than chemotherapy, so I always gift them.
All right, y'all. A word from Rambo, aka Wild Quetzal.
What up, y'all? I'm excited to share an offering that I've been putting a lot of intention and energy into. It's called Wild Brotherhood, and it's a community for conscious, intentional, sovereign-seeking men who are wanting to come together, build themselves up, develop themselves, and level up in all domains of existence. So there's two parts to the Wild Brotherhood. I'll explain it very simply. The first part is a monthly membership that includes weekly video calls, a group chat, access to a network of men who have different skill sets. We will intertwine that with one another, as well as priority access to the in-person events, which is part two, the gathering.
Y'all be sure to check out Rambo at wildbrotherhood.com. Any men out there who are interested in building with like-minded men, check them out.
If I can, to people that I do know that are on chemotherapy, but you can use them in unison with chemotherapy, as well as apricot seeds. So if you look into apricot seeds and soursop leaves in terms of their cancer killing benefits, to have more information, you are free to do that. I'm just giving the highlights. In unison, I guess that's the word, with the cancer killing benefits, I give my babies soursop leaves. And I give my babies soursop leaves at a special time of day when they are juiced up on energy right before they crash and go to bed. I recently learned that kids go crazy before it's bedtime because that is the way that we naturally regulate our nervous system to take it down to go to sleep. But sometimes they're very amped up, and aside from chamomile or lavender, soursop leaves are amazingly calming to the nervous system. So I take a little leaf or two in a few cups of water, boil them for 10 minutes, let them steep for another 5, let it cool. Sometimes I sweeten it with a little bit of agave or honey, and they are asleep very soon after. So it's a nice little way to lay the kids down when they're essentially not wanting to and fighting it. But also for us as adults too, soursop is very calming. So for me, it just wasn't one of those teas that I can have in the beginning of the day because there would be like a tired crash. Just because you're so calm, it doesn't make you tired, it just calms you. It's very calming. So it's one of those teas that's really good to have at night too if you are someone that suffers from insomnia, or it just takes you a while to calm the brain down after experiencing the day and you need to go to sleep. Soursop leaves. Soursop is also another herb that is amazing for pain. If you're someone who has any type of pain, soursop leaves are also known to be great for fibromyalgia, which is your body telling itself that it's in pain, right? It's the firing of the pain signal. Soursop leaves are known to be really good for people who have fibromyalgia. They are, let me think, soursop. They also improve digestion. I also said that they calm the nervous system, but they're another herb or plant that is really, really good for regulating the digestive system if that's something that you're needing. Let me think what else. And a lot of these plants, I know sometimes people think, oh, well, when it comes to plants, they do all of these things. How do I know what it's going to do for me? Well, the thing about our bodies and how they connect with and intake the compounds from herbs have hundreds of compounds, thousands of compounds within them, right? And those compounds mixed with the chemistry in our body essentially do what they need to do depending on what we're needing. This is a symbiotic relationship, right? So because of all these different compounds in each varying herb or plant or root or seed or berry, there's just so many things that they can do for us. Sometimes they're antibacterial, right? And they get rid of the negative bacteria that's harming our bodies or causing us to get sick. Sometimes they're antiviral, and they're really good for viral-like symptoms. Sometimes, or they kill off viruses that intrude into our bodies during certain seasons or certain STDs and things like that. Sometimes they are anti-ulcer, and they combat and get rid of ulcers when your body is eating itself. Sometimes there's just so many different properties that they have based on the compounds that could be tannins or saponins or all kinds of chemical things that make up these plants. So they do a lot. And that's why the pharmaceutical industry is so big, because I won't go on a rant again. It's my favorite rant, but I won't do it again. We were just talking about soursop, but I'll post the live a little bit later, OG Mando, so you can go back and see it. That's my favorite argument, the pharmaceutical industry argument. But that's why they're so huge and controlling. Especially when it comes to labeling plant medicine, because everything comes from plants, and a lot of people don't know that. Let's see. How often should one drink papaya leaf tea, or should I drink soursop leaves? It just depends on what you're looking for. In terms of papaya leaves are amazing as an enzyme. They help the most, I feel, when it comes to digestion. So if you're somebody that's dealing with digestion issues, papaya is really good for that. Papaya helps stimulate hair follicles. So if you're someone that has hair loss or male pattern baldness or something like that. That's genetic. Like if you have genetic baldness that's in your family, or alopecia or things like that, papaya is actually one of those plants that stimulate the hair follicle from the inside and help with that. Papaya is good for STDs, chlamydia and herpes. Papaya will go and weed that thing out. Also, I have papaya leaf on my website. I have soursop on my website. I do not have oregano oil on my website, but it's very accessible. You can find oregano oil all over. But oregano oil is very strong. And I learned that the herpes simplex virus, the STD, lives in the base of our spine. And that's why when people have outbreaks, it comes and it goes. But it can sit dormant in our bodies for long periods of time. One way, besides an alkaline diet or putting our body into a state of healing, to attack herpes is to utilize oregano oil on the base of the spine, and it will attack the herpes virus and get rid of it. So we can heal ourselves, y'all. I mean, I know sometimes, I'm saying that to say that sometimes people think it's the end of the road when certain things happen in our lives based on our decisions with who we have sex with, or our decisions based on our eating habits. But it doesn't have to be too late to change your lifestyle, because changing it now can ultimately lead to a better way of life. So there's that. I will start to wrap this up because we have been chilling for a while. The herbs that I didn't get to are Jamaican cherry tree leaf, which is up there on the site, a beautiful anti-inflammatory herb. That's why that's up there. Jamaican cherry, in Jamaica they call it something different, but here we call it Jamaican cherry. The tree produces these little berries that taste like cotton candy, and the leaves don't taste like cotton candy, but it's just the leaves are a very powerful anti-inflammatory herb. They also help with abdominal cramps, and they're an antibacterial leaf as well. Trumpet leaf. Trumpet tree is a very widely known bush medicine in the tropics for respiratory issues. So if you're someone that has a cough or the flu, or you just want to keep it at home because it's very safe to give to kids, trumpet tree leaf is an amazing herb to keep at home in your stash as well. I give my little ones trumpet tree if they're starting to get the runny nose or they're starting to get that weird cough. I'm like, okay, I know what to do. I use trumpet tree for that. It's also good for menstrual cramps as well.
Y'all, brief intermission. Let's go on ahead and get those likes up. Please be sure to smash the heck up out of that like button for me. To all of my bush babies, come on out of the bushes, y'all. I see y'all in the analytics. Go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure that your notifications are set to all so that you're notified when I add new content or when I go live.
Use trumpet tree for that. It's also good for menstrual cramps as well. And it's just my go-to bush tea for that. Also periods and irregular periods and things like that. Trumpet tree is good for that. I also have on the site Heavy Metal Detox. It is a grain alcohol extracted tincture. So again, it's under the tongue. It can be strong, but it is a heavy metal detox because heavy metals are everywhere. They're in the air, they're in the food, they're in the vaccines, and these heavy metals cause long-term chronic illnesses in our body if we don't draw them out. And drawing heavy metals out of our body are done with a process called chelation. And certain herbs are chelated, help the body through the process of chelation, which bind onto the heavy metals and draw them out of the body. So in the heavy metal detox, there's parsley, there's cilantro and chlorella, which are two really big things in terms of the heavy metal detoxing. Cilantro, chlorella, chaga mushroom, That's my mixture. And yeah, all tinctured and loved on. Go tongue, baby. Go tell auntie. Did you bite your tongue? Something is hot? Go tell auntie, baby. So, where was I? So what else do we have? I think that's everything, guys. I think that's everything. So if you haven't been to the website, you're free to join the website. And you can also sign up as a subscription because I'm constantly putting more things on the site, just so you guys know. And yeah, I know I didn't get to a lot of these questions. Here, let me just look through really quickly so I can see.
Does your morning routine leave you feeling drained of energy and creativity? Discover the perfect solution. Greatness is a habit. This personal development guide, authored by True X Carbonation member Aaron Dixon, offers life-changing insights and a success mindset to help you build the habits of greatness. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, finances, or career, this guide offers practical advice to make positive changes in your life. Get your copy today and start building the habits of greatness. Get your copy of Greatness is a Habit on Apple Books today and start your journey towards success.
Oh, is this my friend that does the trampoline for happiness in the combat to cancer? Oh my gosh, I'm so inspired by you. I just want you to know that when you commented on my page, you just made my day, and you helped me realize that mindset in terms of health and healing is so important. So thank you for being here on this live and sharing your story. I really appreciate you, friend. Let's see. Okay, everybody's saying hey, 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 hey. Burdock and calendula tinctures. Yes. I love calendula. Like, that is my go-to skin herb besides the neem. Do you dry the Jamaican cherry leaf and then boil it? Yes. So on my site, I have it as a dried leaf. With all leaves, I like to dry them before I make them as a tea. And they're also more potent when you dry them too. And you're able to have them for a longer term when you pack them away safely. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, I think that he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
What did he just go through?
He's choking on some bread. I got him. He's fine. Say all's well. He's drinking water now.
The baby's okay. Are you okay, Blaze?
Yeah, he's chilling. He got some water now. He just scared.
Oh my gosh. He's just doing a little too much, essentially.
Eating bread. He's fine now. He just scared the life out of me, but I'm okay.
Baby, breathe.
He's talking about him. Am I okay? Because I just.
Do you need a hug?
I'm okay.
Okay, we can hug after.
Okay, I'm okay. As long as he's okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, he's good. Like it's like it didn't even happen when I look at
got big. I was like, no.
So, how often should you drink soursop tea? Every day, every single day. If you're using it for a specific benefit, that's something that you can utilize every day. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for kicking it with me on today's live. This is going to be a weekly thing. Usually it's going to be Sunday lives. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the Monday vibe. That might change, but until further notice, these are my Sunday lives where we just talk plants. This was just like the full kind of spiel of what I've talked about over the past few days or weeks or probably months. But next week I'll have a new herb or something to kind of discuss. Maybe bee pollen. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about bee pollen, because here the little Melipona bees, there's like little stingless black bees that make honey that's like 10 times more antibacterial than like regular honeybee honey. And it's like super medicinal, and it's really amazing for healing the eyes and cataracts and vision. And Olympic, I'm not going to get too into it, but Olympic athletes use bee pollen for performance. So there's just so many things that are out there that we just don't know about, or we do know about it, or we can know more about it. But we'll talk more about maybe a different type of herb or experience soon. I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me and chilling with me for however long this live took. To everybody that were my winners, my 3 that are my winners for the ebook, I'm so excited for you. Let me know how you like it. But to everybody else that's wanting to order this ebook, I will have that out on the 1st. But I will set it up for pre-sale, so that'll be available too. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for just staying curious and continuing to learn. And I'm hugging you. And I need to get my nails done because this is insane. I'm sending you love and restfulness, depending on what time it is where you are. And have a beautiful night. Peace.
Yo.